Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. Today we're going to look at a 2014 Ventana from Newmar. This particular model is the model 4037. It means it's a 40-footer, and unlike a lot of 40-footers, Newmar includes a tag axle on their 40s. And you may ask me, boy, why are they putting a tag on theirs and why aren't the other guys? Well, check the carrying capacities on your average 40-foot coach and you'll understand why Newmar thought it was necessary and desirable to have a tag axle on a 40-foot coach. So that's the main reason right there, is just carrying capacities. Obviously, Newmar, once again, beautiful paint job. We have metal wrapped awnings over the slides and of course an encased awning over the door as well. The main awning is a power awning with a wind sensor. Actually, it's a motion sensor. All the features you'd expect to see on a diesel, like backup cameras and side mount cameras and air ride suspension and all that stuff. But let's take a look at some of the storage options. Of course, you do have dual fuel fill. You can put fuel in this coach from either side, which is good. One big storage compartment here, completely lined. And notice the thickness of the Newmar basement floor. A lot of the competition are using fiberglass. It's this thick. A steel pan, maybe rotocast. Again, it's this thick. That's the thickness of your Newmar floor. It's one thing to have a well-insulated basement door here, or compartment door. It's one thing to have a well-insulated floor here, but if you don't insulate this floor, you're not really buying yourself much. We optioned in the large pull-out tray with accessibility from either side. This tray will go out either side, and you can see Newmar's included some extra tiles on there in case you would ever need them. And then in this compartment, we didn't put a tray in here. Now there is a half tray that's available for this bay. Didn't feel it was necessary. A lot of people like to have the added height that you gain by not actually having a tray in there. So we left it out. Now, on a lot of diesel coaches, this compartment door doesn't even open without, some tools. They leave it bolted closed and don't even put a handle on it. With Newmar, they still give you access here. Now, the water tanks are located behind this panel, so you don't have a ton of depth here, and that's why a lot of companies don't even put a door there. But Newmar wanted to give you all the available space they could. This is a space for hanging tools. Obviously, you got a pegboard here. You can hang tools, extra extension cords, what have you. Like all Newmars, the slides are flush mount. They don't have that piece of plastic that I call cheating. That's where you hide the slop, is by putting a piece of plastic or fiberglass over the seam so nobody can see how bad your lines are. Now the Newmar slides fit right and they're flush mount. That's less chance for any penetration of air, dirt, water, you name it. And of course, we have a beautiful outside television. This is a Sony LED TV. This is on the swivel. This is just a magnetic swivel, so when you push the TV back, it grabs itself. Got radio out here as well, speakers, nice setup. The last thing I wanted to mention, and this is new for Ventana for 2014, this now has a 400 horse engine in it. It's basically the same engine that's in the Dutch Star, which is one coach above this. It's rated at 400 horse and 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. Last year, this coach did not have that big of an engine in it, so that's a huge upgrade this year for people looking for a high-end diesel coach. This has your 400 engine. This will eat your mountains alive. I know what everybody really likes to see is the inside. Let's take a moment, regroup, open the slides up, and I'll see you inside. Hi folks, Chris Anderson, Mount Comfort RV. Today we're in the 2014 Ventana from Newmar. This is a 4037 model. We've already done the outside. I hope you liked it. If you like the outside, you're going to love the inside. This is a triple slide floor plan, Newmar utilizes, and there's actually more space in here than a 4-slide because of the utilization of a full wall slide. This slide room goes from right here all the way to the bathroom, and the bathroom's in the very back. So big slide. And that really opens up the coach, gives you a lot of floor plan options. Now, we brought this one in our medium wood color. We did option in the all solid wood cabinets. You have the option for that to go with either the lumber core cabinets, which are good, or you can go with the full-on all solid hardwood cabinets, which is what we optioned in here. So this is really Dutch Star quality cabinetry in the Ventana, so a whole lot less money than a Dutch Star, and really the same quality. Also, we put a fiberglass roof on this coach. I didn't talk about that on the outside, but the fiberglass roof is also an option from Newmar, and this does have that. So lots and lots and lots of high-end features, not to mention this is all electric, so no propane to deal with. Hydronic heating, so unlimited on-demand hot water and very quiet heating that runs off diesel fuel instead of propane. Got a all-electric 22 cubic foot refrigerator. So lots and lots of benefits, electric cooktop. But let's show you around a little bit. As you can see, the driver passenger chairs do turn all the way around, and in some coaches they don't quite make it all the way around, and this one they do. So once camp is set up and your slides are open and your jacks are down, you got wonderful conversation space up here. We've been doing a lot of the floor plans that have the 2 chairs over on this side, and that's great for a lot of people, and I can still do that here if somebody wanted. But really, we get taller people in if they're over 6 foot tall. You know, a lot of these sofas are only like 74 inches long, maybe 84 inches long. Not this. This is a 4 cushion sofa. This is huge. You'd have to be pretty tall not to be able to lay down and stretch out on that one. So that's what attracted us to equipping it like this. But again, if you wanted 2 chairs, we could do 2 chairs there as well. The large sofa does fold into a hide-a-bed. I'm sorry. Then we have a jackknife sofa over here that will also fold into a bed. And that's more of a regular size 74-inch size RV sofa. And then you've got the televator option where the TV pops up from behind, virtually silent. I know that Newmar's not the only one doing a TV that lifts up, but when you hear some of the others operate and see them clunking around, you realize that they're doing something right, because that's a very quiet, very smooth operation. It just works. Head back into the kitchen area here just a little bit. Tons and tons of Corian, and they use a kind of a 2-tone Corian, different edge around here. We can pop open this drawer, and if you need that extra countertop space, there it is. All electric cooktop, double barrel sink, and this is stainless, as well as a pull-out sink sprayer. 3 drawers. Or 3 large drawers, I should say, not to mention the 2 on the end of the pull-out. And Newmar utilizes every inch. I don't think there's another company out there that would give you a little drawer like this. But one thing we know as RVers, if you give them a drawer, they're going to find something to put in it. We'll open these up top. Now, you always have that problem, we can't reach all the way to the back. In fact, before we shot this, we noticed the microwave was unplugged, and I couldn't reach that. Had to have a friend help me get back there. So I can certainly understand when people say, well, I can't reach what's back there. Well, Newmar understands that too, and they put this wonderful drawer in. So when you have stuff at the back, you just pull it out so you can get to it. All right, we have noticed a growing trend. Used to, diesel coaches always had table and chairs on them, some sort of freestanding dinette, whether it's a credenza with a table that pops out, or whether just a table and chairs. And the reason for that was because booths weren't very comfortable. In truth, people didn't like sitting in a booth for a couple of reasons. A lot of times there wasn't enough space, and most booths are built as just a wooden platform with plywood underneath you, and then a foam cushion set on top of that. Well, that's not furniture. That's just a rickety RV booth. This is real furniture. This has springs in it. I weigh in at about 220 pounds. Look at the space I have here. Tons of room for those of us carrying a little up front, and it is extremely, you have to take my word for it until you come see me, but this is extremely comfortable. It's like sitting on a sofa. It's very comfortable, great place to eat. You do have 2 drawers that pull out for storage underneath, so that's an added benefit. You don't get that with table and chairs. And this coach comes with 2 extra chairs, and there's a leaf that goes in there, so you can drop a leaf in and make this seating for 6 pretty easily. Let's head on back. Couple of things. Nice size pantry with adjustable pull-out drawers. You can adjust these tall for cereal boxes or short for soup cans, whatever works best for you. I mentioned the 22 cubic foot refrigerator. It's got ice and water on the door. It's all stainless steel. It's from Maytag. Not something I usually have to sell very hard to convince people to take advantage of. You don't get that kind of space, even in your larger RV refrigerators. You just don't get that type of space. Newmar worked in for 2014 this door. Look at the way it opens. It articulates in the middle instead of being hinged at the back. And the reason for that is when your slides are in, this door could get a little tight up against the refrigerator or pantry here. So to prevent that, being the crafty Amish and Mennonite folks that they are, they made the door hinge a little further in, gives you plenty of room to get in there. And if it looks a little small, it's really not for a half bath after you get in and close the door. There's lots of storage in there. There's a little sink in the corner. It's a little hard for us to film. With two people in there, I guess it would get crowded, so we're not going to film that right now. Back to the back, we have another Sony LED TV, his and hers wardrobe storage, or maybe it's hers and hers wardrobe storage. I'll let you guys figure that out. We have a king size bed. This does lift up and your two chairs are stored under here, or you can store your chairs elsewhere and put whatever you want underneath. But nice king size bed there. Oh, also for 14, they made the fascias light up on the slide. That's an option. Of course, there's a switch for that to turn it off if you don't like it, but that was new for 14. Also, trying to get a shot here of the ceiling. The air conditioners, you don't see any ductwork in this coach anywhere. In the ceiling, in the floor, they've done a very good job with this wooden diffuser, as opposed to having the little round ducts on the ceiling that they work very well, but they're not very attractive. This looks a lot better and works actually even a little better when they start measuring air tests. Now, bath and a half floor plan. Everybody loves those, so come on back. Big sink with lots of area for all the little goodies that we like to leave sitting around our sink. Nice mirror back here in the corner. Not that little all-in-one Italian-made washer and dryer that most people don't like. These are actually Whirlpool stackable washer dryer. Nice shower if we can get a shot of that. And then I'm going to get out of the way here. There's your table leaf down in the bottom and a safe, and up at the very top there's also a hanging rod there and a light in that closet that we forgot to turn on, but that's okay. So I hope that gives you an idea about this coach. Folks, we'd love to show it to you. We have it in stock right now. We do take trade-ins. My name is Chris Anderson. Please come in and see me. Please do me a favor and ask for me when you come in. Call me with any questions. The phone number will show up magically at the bottom of the screen here, and I'll hope to see you soon. Thank you.